It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
Ernie Johnson joined by Shaquille O'Neal. Kenny the Jet Smith, thanks for tuning in. You're watching the NBA on 2K Sports. And it is Raptor basketball tonight as the Toronto Raptors go up against the Oklahoma City Thunder. And for Oklahoma City, they have to be pleased with the way things have gone for them this season, winning 3 of their first 4 games. They've been a confident-looking team since the end of the preseason. And as we take a few moments here, Shaq, the term basketball IQ is constantly thrown around these days. What exactly is meant by that? Because I don't have it.
Ernie, I have no
IQ.
idea. You know, you can be smarter than me if you want to. You can be a Rhodes Scholar, but you know what I will do to you. Doesn't necessarily mean you make good decisions on the basketball court. Basketball IQ, that term is overrated.
Maybe
Ernie.
Kenny has an answer to this one.
It's the NBA on 2K Sports. Joined in the booth with Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony, this is Kevin Harlan. Thunder making a quick stop here in front of their home crowd of Oklahoma City, just 1 game before heading back out on the road. This game against Toronto here, it's their first look at the Raptors. A year ago, they each gained a victory at home, but couldn't secure a win on the road.
And both of these sides were fighting tooth and nail for a playoff spot and split their season series at 1 apiece.
And you have to think that they'll know just how much is at stake in these meetings.
Get a nice clean game, huh?
And so off the tip, it's Oklahoma City. So let's take a look at the Toronto Raptors starting lineup. The star pair of Lowry and DeRozan are the guards. Jonas Valanciunas is out there with Arthur, and it's Carroll in at the small forward position. No good from Easy Breezy. On defense, the Thunder coming into this having notched a win against the Rockets in their last game.
And even in hostile territory, as they were that day, they had no jitters at all. I mean, the confidence kept growing as the shots kept falling.
And they were falling big time. I mean, from the top to the bottom of that roster, everybody was locked, loaded, and spraying jumpers.
From about 16, jump shot is good that time. Lowry with the ball. All right, let's go over to the sideline with Doris Burke.
Well, Kevin, here's what the Raptors head coach had to say when we spoke earlier. Defending Kevin Durant is one of their focal points in this matchup. He told me that Durant gives defenders problems because he can pull up and shoot at any time from any distance. He said usually you can try and funnel and trap a player, but with Kevin, there isn't really a way to force him out of his range.
Thanks, Doris. Oh, that's blocked, but they get it back. 6 on the shot clock. A second chance effort. No good from Easy Breezy.
You know, he's been off his game this quarter just a bit. Hasn't been able to get a whole lot to go so far.
Pass to Lowry. The dish now to Valanciunas. And that is good.
Yeah, strong move to the basket there. Nice power to get that up and in.
The Thunder have gone just 1 of 4 to get this game started. Ibaka sets the pick for Westbrook. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Hard to get that one off with the size difference there. That makes it a tough individual matchup for him, especially down low.
Well, took on the big guys going in there and challenging them like he did. But, boy, that was a nice job.
That's a shot he's got to hit. You don't get many looks better from that range.
Here's Easy Breezy, Lowry covering. And Ibaka kicks to Durant. Screen by Ibaka. And there's the 3-second violation. And now let's have a look at the teams that were last year's best from the free throw line. 5th, the Raptors.
Collectively, I mean, they had an amazing year at the free throw line. Sometimes free throw shooting can be contagious. And it seemed like everyone on their team had the hot hand.
Now, here's Lowry. Thunder with the rebound.
They've had a cold start so far, just 1 of 5 from the floor here early.
Westbrook passes to Easy Breezy. Off target from the wing.
He's been anything but his usual self this quarter. It's actually been ugly to see.
And they call the 8-second violation. Too much time getting it up court. And the Thunder making a change here. Green's checked in. The Thunder in for Green. A minute and a half gone here in the second quarter. Inside, you've got Ibaka and Kanter. Russell Westbrook out there with Easy Breezy. And it's Durant in at the 3. That's the lineup in the game for Oklahoma City. Now here's Westbrook. 11 points for him in that last game against the Rockets in Houston.
And also, his assist total tells you about the job he did of keeping his head up and keeping his teammates involved.
And a closer look here at the hustle stats for Toronto.
Great hustle defensively through the first half, contesting everything and racking up the block shots.
They've gotten their fair share of points off turnovers so far tonight, too.
And working, Kevin, themselves to the line here in the second. A nice way to get your offense going.
And maybe cause some foul trouble along the way as well. And we know what that can do. It pays off typically in good fashion for you.
Now here's Westbrook. 5 points in the game. Here's Easy Breezy off with the layup. Now here's Lowry. Out to the right wing. And here's Valanciunas. 14 points from him the last game against the Pelicans in New Orleans.
Yeah, but the rebounding in that game as well was just tremendous. I mean, he dominated the backboard.
Here's Westbrook after the made shot from Jonas Valanciunas. Ibaka outside. There's a screen by Kanter. 6 to shoot. Here's Easy Breezy from 16 feet away. He cans it.
That was a beautiful fadeaway. Knocked it down with the defender right in his grill.
Outside Lowry. Carroll against Durant. Carroll dishes to DeRozan. Lets it go with a 3. And Jamari Carroll, good for 3. Carroll's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. Let's go to our sideline reporter, Doris Burke. Doris, what do you have?
Well, Kev, Freak in the last matchup against the Rockets had a huge game. He ended with 17 points, and he made them pay over and over from the line. A lot of free throws for him. We could see his role in this offense expand.
Look who's coming on the court. OKC, make some noise for y'all.
And welcome back to the NBA on 2K Sports. More action in store as the players get ready to go, having a nice break to get hydrated with Gatorade.
A good quarter for Wright. He has 9 points, and from long range, he's hit 1 3-pointer.
And when it's all said and done, I got a sneaky suspicion he's going to have a few more.
So the Raptors 5 right now. Lowry and DeRozan are the guard tandem. Jamari Carroll is out there with Arthur. And it's Valanciunas in at the 5 down low. Lowry against Westbrook. Back to Ibaka. He dishes it to Kanter. On the mark with the 15-footer. Kanter's got his first bucket of the night.
He has such a nice touch for a big man.
Yeah, and they've got to figure out a way to get a bigger body on him, because if they don't match up his size, then he's going to continue to work him over the rest of the game.
That's good.
Kyle Lowry with a beautiful setup.
Last outing for Toronto, unsuccessful. It was a loss to the Pelicans in New Orleans.
Yeah, and listen, you have to take advantage of the freebies. And on that night, they did not, and that is why they just could not recover.
Exactly. I mean, they left too much cheese at the foul line. And in the end, it mattered on the scoreboard and cost them.
3 for 3, and that's always a good way to start the second half.
It's Durant on the wing. Carroll covering. And Ibaka kicks to Westbrook. Rebounded by Valanciunas.
Physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. That plus 10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
Yeah, not to mention what it says on the scoreboard. They're really pushing them around. Straight bully ball.
Oh, he misses the dunk.
And you saw how quick the defense was. They were ready for him. They got the hand in the face there and made that much more difficult.
Yeah, and every team needs that kind of rugged interior defense because you want to try to distract your opponents when they get inside, and you also want to make them uncomfortable in their shot attempts.
He has created some terrific opportunities for himself and really made the most of them.
Here's easy breezy. Toronto grabs the miss. Valanciunas has got 6 rebounds now in the game. And there's the call on Durant. That is his first foul of the game.
Oh, man, it's close, but, didn't get on balance quick enough.
Yeah, and as quick as players are at this level, in this day and age, I mean, you've got to be perfect in your anticipation to draw the charge.
The wide open look here for DeRozan. And the 3 off target. And Ibaka kicks to Westbrook. Passes to easy breezy. Wing shot on the way. And that one goes long.
Unfortunately, that's been the result for him over and over, guys. He just cannot find the bottom of the basket.
That is some tough defense there against one of the better finishers in our game.
Durant, the pass to easy breezy. Fades. The basket good off the assist from Durant. 6 points for Freak.
Excellent vision by Durant out there. What a nice pass.
And it's Lowry penetrating outside DeRozan. They set the pick. Jumper off the screen. Makes the bucket. Now he's got 5 field goals. 5 for 8 in the game.
And he came off that screen, and the D just didn't get over the top of it.
Yep, weren't there in time enough to challenge.
In for the Thunder. And then for Toronto. Festus Ezeli, he's jacked in for Jonas Valanciunas. Mike Muscala comes in for Darrell Arthur. And it's Ross in for DeMarre Carroll. They set the pick. Lowry kicks to Muscala. Toronto needs to get off his shot. Launches a 3. Green with the rebound. Thunder trailing by 16. Outside Durant, right wing. Here's easy breezy. And it's wide right. Hits off the rim.
And if the shot's not there, you've got to understand that. Move the basketball.
Yeah, exactly, and I'm not quite sure what his mindset or what he was thinking there. I mean, that was just a terrible shot.
Some changes for Toronto. Valanciunas, he's checked in for Ezeli. Arthur comes in for Muscala. And DeMarre Carroll subbed in for Terrence Ross. Raptors leading by 14. Now Lowry. Screened by Valanciunas. And it's Lowry penetrating. DeRozan passes to Lowry. And it's Lowry again missing.
He is yet to get into the flow of this game. His teammates have done their part, but they need him to pick his game up.
That's good.
Shots are just flowing for him right now, having a really strong quarter.
Raptors are gone, 5 of 11 from the field in the 4th quarter. Outside DeRozan, outside Lowry. That's tipped.
And so only one team answered the bell tonight, guys. Not a monster blowout by any means, but still a double-digit victory for the Raptors.
You know, a team can have a great shooting night without getting a lot of assists, but tonight, Clark, they had both.
They sure did. I mean, the ball was moving and guys were knocking down shots.
And so with this, they'll end up with their 2nd win on the year.
And so they'll take the first game of the season series, a team they'll only see twice. They're certainly happy to start it off with a win.
And that next meeting, Greg, will be their 2nd and final game of the season series, being in opposite conferences. So you bet nobody wants to get swept even in a 2-game season series. So I think the next game will be hotly contested.
And what a huge standout performance it was for Valanciunas. You look at the energy he brought on both ends of the floor, and it's easy to see why he was a difference maker.
Oh, and here comes Carroll all alone. Here's DeRozan, finished off the break.
Terrific run to seal the deal.
Yeah, and now let's just keep an eye on how much longer they keep the foot on the accelerator.
Ibaka outside. It's Durant on the wing. Drop this one in from the wing.
Boy, Durant showing us how it's done with that stroke.
Now here is Lowry. Defense is right there. And so Toronto takes this one, but by a big margin. They came in here and took care of business like they were the home team.
And Kevin, how about the mental toughness that this group showed?